LeBron, you gave some brief thoughts on Denver after the Game 6 win. Just wonder what you've identified as kind of the most important thing and how you've seen them change a little bit from the team that you played in the 2020 Western Conference Finals.
I mean, they're a better team. Obviously they're more experienced. Every game, every postseason, every matchup allows you to continue to grow as a franchise, as a team, and they've done that. We come in with the utmost respect for this team that we're challenged against and playing against. So look forward to the matchup.
You and AD together, 6-1 in playoff series. The losses when AD got hurt in Game 4 against Phoenix. So just wondered what's the difference for you guys between a series, getting to figure out matchups, exploiting how you're going to play, versus just regular season kind of.
No, it's just health. It's all boiled down to health with myself and AD in this franchise since we joined each other 5 years ago, or 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So it's always come down to health.
You're a familiar face with KCP in this series. What makes him an effective player, a winning player?
His energy. His energy is second to none. He plays at a high level every single game. His availability. He's always in uniform, and that's what separates him from a lot of guys in our league. He pretty much plays every game. And he's very experienced. So we know what we're going against when it comes to him, and he plays the game the right way.
From 2020, Bron, you guys only have 2 active players left when you met the Nuggets. They only have 3 rotational players. What's different about the Nuggets from that year?
They're better, but they were great then, and they're great now. But I think Joker has gotten 2 more years under his belt. Jamal has gone back to his regular form after the injury, and the rest of those guys have been playing exceptional basketball. So, but they're really, 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 really good team.
How has Jokic evolved in the last couple of years, 3 years in his game, would you say?
He's continued to get better.
Beyond the obvious part of needing to get 4 wins to win a series, how do you feel like going to Memphis and winning a game, going to San Francisco and winning a game, helping out the first 2 rounds, getting one of those first 2 before you get back to crypto?
Every experience is different, so, Memphis and GS is behind us. Now our focus is on Denver, and we can't go into this series saying, okay, this is what we did last series or the series before. That's water under the bridge. So our challenge is upon us tomorrow night, and we got to be ready for it.
Eric,
It is real. You get tired a lot faster than you would if you wasn't in it.
In the first quarter or
It's pretty much in the first quarter, a little bit in the second. The good thing about a playoff series, you're here for a few days, so it's just like when you go from East Coast to West Coast and the time difference. Messi just sleep up for a couple of days, but then you get adjusted to it.
Ron, you talked about kind of progressing through the different levels of playoffs, level 1, level 2, level 3. But what's the biggest difference between level 3 and level 2 that you're trying to communicate to the guys?
As hard as we thought level 2 was going to be even harder, this round. And that doesn't take anything away from GS because that was, I know I've had my battles with that franchise, so I know how hard it is. But as you continue to get up into the numbers, and like you said, level 3 is just a very difficult challenge. Both teams are, one step away from having an opportunity to play for what they started in the beginning of the year, and that's to play for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. So it becomes very challenging.
You guys have made a couple of big adjustments within the course of the series. Just wonder what it's been like with you and the coaching staff. You get in the film room. All right, this is what we saw on the floor in this game. How much of that are you and Darvin and the coaching staff going back and forth?
That's what it's all about. Being able to make adjustments in between games and within the game as well. Because you come into a series, everyone knows everyone. It's not like you come in with new offensive sets, new defensive sets, things of that nature, new personnel. It's the same personnel that's been there, but being able to make adjustments, timely adjustments within the game, in between games is very helpful to both, for our ball club.
Going up against Coach Malone.